Alright, this is part 2 of our lesson on inscribed angles and circumcenter. In this video we will continue to focus on sort of puzzles involving inscribed angles and intercepted arcs, and we will go ahead and delve into inscribed polygons. Alright, let's get started. Alright, first of all, let's nail down what the givens are. Arc LM is 84 degrees. Let's see. LM. So here's arc LM, and this is 84 degrees right here from L to M. And arc KN is 106 degrees, 16 degrees. KN. Alright, that's going to be a little bit harder to show. Let's see. Let's use orange. Alright, KN goes from K to N, of course. Alright, so here is arc KN. And that is 116 degrees. Alright, let's see if we can use those two pieces of information to solve for everything else. Alright, so the next thing we need is angle JKL. Alright, JKL, let's check it out. JKL is this angle right here, because it goes from J to K to L. Alright, anytime I'm dealing with inscribed angles, the first thing I'm going to do is look at the intercepted arc, because I know that the inscribed angle is half the arc, okay? Or sometimes I'll need to know that the arc is double the angle. So check this out, people. See how the angle ends here and here. So the intercepted arc is this blue one. Alright, this is the intercepted arc. Alright, so this angle should be half of this arc. If only I knew how big this arc was. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't this a diameter right here? Alright. Huh. How many degrees is this blue arc? That's what I was thinking. This blue arc is 180 degrees. In that case, how many degrees is the pink angle? Huh. 90 degrees. Alright, in other words, it's a right triangle. Well, a right angle. Alright, yeah. It's a semicircle. The angle should be half. So that should be 90 degrees. Okay, good to know. That's 90 degrees. And that's what we were looking for on that one. So let's chalk that up as a win. 90 degrees. Alright, next. Angle MKL. Okay. So I'm just going to start over every time, because you never know what I'm going to need next. Alright. So next is angle MKL. MKL. Let's look for the intercepted arc. See how this angle ends here and here? That's where it touches the circle. It doesn't really end there, but that's where it touches the circle. This is the intercepted arc. That means this problem is going to be really easy, right? Because the inscribed angle is half the intercepted arc. So if the arc is 84 degrees, then the inscribed angle is 42 degrees. So that's the answer to number 9. 42 degrees. Okay, let's move on to number 10. Angle KMN. KMN. Okay, so once again, I'm just going to keep starting over every time. Alright, so we're looking for angle K M N. Huh. It looks like we already have the intercepted arc highlighted, don't we? Because we were given that arc NJK, or whatever you want to call it, is 116 degrees. And that is the intercepted arc. So the inscribed angle here should be half. Alright, so this is 58. Alright, 58 degrees is half, because half of 100 is 50. Half of 16 is 8. Thus, 58 degrees. So that is the answer to number 10. 58 degrees. I'm telling you, it's like a puzzle. It's like Sudoku. I don't even know what it's called, but this is fun, like, you know what I'm talking about. Angle JKM. Alright, so let me erase and sort of start over. JKM. JKM. I'm gonna have to think about this for a second. Alright, I got it. Your thought process should always be like this. So the pink angle is our target. Now, like we've done several times before, look how this ends. Well, it doesn't really end here, but look where it touches the circle. So this is the intercepted arc. Okay? If only I knew what the blue arc was, I would know that the inscribed angle should be half that. Now, I don't know what the blue arc is. However, we could use the fact that, once again, this is the diameter. Okay? That's the diameter. That means that this bottom half of the circle is 180 degrees. Now, can you see that the 84 degrees is this purple part? Alright, so the blue part and the purple part together should make 180 degrees. Alright, so if I want to find the blue part, just subtract 84 from 180. Okay, I feel a 96 coming on. Alright, so I'm talking about this, people. Okay, 180 is the semicircle. Minus 84, that should give us the blue part. .96 degrees. Okay, so that tells us that the blue arc here is 96 degrees. Okay, now the reason why we wanted that is because now we can find out the inscribed angle, which should be half of this. So it's 96 divided by 2. That is 48. And that is the answer to the question. We just found it. Yay! 48 degrees, half of this. So, once again, it's like a puzzle. Okay, so JKM, 48 degrees. Okay, what about number 12? KLN. Alright, let me clean this up. Okay, KLN. I feel another easy one coming on. In fact, oh, it was this one before. Okay. Yeah, it's another easy one, guys. KLN. That's K L N. And once again, the orange arc here, 116 degrees, is already highlighted for us. It is the intercepted arc. So, if I want to find the inscribed angle, I'm just going to do half of this. So again, that's 58. Whoops, I missed. So again, this is 58 degrees. Alright, just like number 10. Okay. How about number 13? LNM. L N M. Up, another easy one. Alright, look where the angle intersects the circle. Alright, so the intercepted arc is right here. So the angle is going to be half of this intercepted arc, the inscribed angle. So this is going to be 42 degrees. Okay, so that's number 13. Alright, let's take a look at number 14. Arc MJ. Alright, this pink arc is arc MJ. This is our target. Alright, the key that's going to help us is again recognizing that this is the diameter. Alright, that means the lower half of this circle here is going to be 180 degrees. And that is made up of these two parts. Alright, our target and then this purple part, which is 84 degrees. Okay, so all I have to do is subtract 84 from 180. And we've done this before, so we remember it. Alright, if I do 180 minus 84, that's going to give me 96. So that tells me that this arc MJ is 96 degrees. Alright, if you add them up, it makes 180, as it should. Okay, and then number 15, arc LKJ. Alright, L K J. Alright, what could be easier than that? Arc LKJ indeed. Clearly, this is a semicircle. So, arc LKJ, you say? No way. That's 180 degrees. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze in these problems down here at the bottom, 16, 17, and 18. Alright, these three problems rely on another bit of knowledge that we learned. We learned that a quadrilateral can only be inscribed in a circle. Alright, that means drawn with the vertices on the circle, if the opposite angles are supplementary. Alright, supplementary means adding up to 180 degrees. Okay, so in this picture, angle A plus angle C would equal 180 degrees. Okay, in other words, using the variables on the inside, 2y plus 7y would equal 180 degrees, and we could solve that equation. So that's what we're doing here. Opposite angles are supplementary. So opposite angles, so I'm talking about 5x and 110. Now these are not equal. Notice that this is an acute angle, this is an obtuse angle. They're not equal, they are supplementary. So what we're doing is we're saying that 5x plus 110 should equal 180. Alright, so I'm going to subtract 110 from both sides. So that's going to give me 5x is equal to 70. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 5. So that's going to give me x equals 14. Alright, so that's one of the variables. Now let's do something similar with the y's. Okay, the 2y and the 104 degrees. Alright, this is inscribed in a circle, so these opposite angles should be supplementary. So that means 2y plus 104 should equal 180 degrees. Subtracting 104 from both sides, that gives me 2y is equal to 76, right? And then I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So that's going to give me y is equal to 38. Alright, so those are the answers to number 16. Alright, similarly with number 17, if we look at the x's, these are opposite angles. They should be supplementary. So 2x plus 64 should equal 180 degrees. Subtracting 64 from both sides, that's going to give me 2x is equal to 116. Alright, then we will divide both sides by 2, and that will give us x is equal to 58. Alright, so that's one of my variables. Okay, now let's go ahead and find the y. Again, these should be supplementary. They should add up to 180. So 4y plus 64 should equal 180 degrees. Alright, again, subtracting 64 from both sides, that will give me 4y is equal to 116. But this time I'm dividing both sides by 4. So that's going to give me y equals 29. Alright, so these are the two answers for number 17. Okay, this will be the last problem for this video. And once again, it's really the same thing over again. For the x's, these should be supplementary. Alright, so x plus 108 should equal 180. So if I subtract 108 from both sides, that should give me x. So that's just going to be 72. So that's one of my variables. Now, so this last one, they're throwing one small trick in there for us. And the trick is, see how these are marked the same? That means these two angles are the same. So even though they didn't give us any numbers, we know that they're both y. Alright, if this one's y, then this is going to be y. Now, these two angles are supplementary. So that means y plus y should equal 180 degrees. And we should be able to solve this because y plus y is 2y. And then we'll just divide by 2. So that means y is 90. Interesting. That means this is a right angle. These are right angles. I would not necessarily have guessed that. Alright, and these are the answers for number 18. So this is a convenient place to stop this video. There's more to come on the next video. We have a few more of these type problems, and then we're going to get into something called circumcenter, perpendicular bisectors and such. It's kind of a long homework assignment. Alright, what are you going to do? I will see you on the next video.